Welcome home, Red Pack. Marcus here, and welcome to Comfort Cartoons. Today is about to get a little more magical because we are going to be opening up some brand new Fairly Odd Parents products. I could not be any more excited, but we can't really go too much further without a little help. You know the drill. Cosmo Wanda, camera flip.
Our insurance doesn't cover anniversary parties.
Yes, guys, we are going to be opening up some new stuff, which is unreal. The amount of new Fairly Odd Parents merch we have been getting in. I did a video recently where I covered all the new Fairly Odd Parents products on Amazon. And me being a Nickelodeon collecting channel, I couldn't be more excited because Funko just released a brand new line of Fairly Odd Parents figures, all of which I'm really excited for. But this one I think is one of the ones I'm the most excited for. So we're going to start with this. I mean, it could be that one actually, or the other one, but I think it might be this one. Funko has just been really doing it for Nickelodeon recently. They had the Funko Mystery Mini set they just did. They had the Pocket Pops we've covered. I've been kind of on a hiatus from collecting Funko Pops, but there's certain things like Spongebob Pops, or in cases like this, Fairly Odd Parents, where I just can't help myself. So this one I'm so pumped for. Possibly one of the most iconic items in Fairly Odd Parents has been recreated as a Funko Pop, but realistically just a real world version of it. Cosmo and Wanda's fish tank. That is beautiful. I am so pumped to check this out. So as you can see right there, it was a Amazon exclusive. As of right now, you can actually still pick this one up. If you guys are interested, I will be putting an affiliate link down below so you guys can go pick it up, but it is a 2-in-1. This is labeled under a Funko movie moment, or just a moment, so it could realistically be any of the moments that they were in their fish tank. Ryan, give us a moment.
Can I go inside your house?
No!
Come on, I let you come into my house all the time.
Like when? Name one time! Oh, good point.
Oh, Ryan, you weren't supposed to end the moment so soon. 1 second. But it is a 2-in-1 Funko Pop here. I already love the background of it. I'll show you guys that, but let's get the pop itself out. You have these adorable little fish versions of Cosmo and Wanda on the inside there. You can see their castle, and it also has kind of like a water layer built around the outside as well. So you can just kind of put this on your shelf, put this on your nightstand, your bathroom, anywhere you want to display it, and you get Cosmo and Wanda in their fish bowl. And you're probably thinking, is this the first time or the only time we've ever gotten Cosmo and Wanda in their fish forms or in a fish bowl? No, we did get a real life Cosmo and Wanda fish bowl. I have one in the collection, but that thing is like over $100 if you can even find it. So for the average collector, this is something a lot more accessible, and you don't have to fill it with water to display it. It is very, very cute. This makes, in my opinion, the perfect nightstand piece, so that way you can kind of have your own little Timmy Turner setup. But this is going to be an honest review. My only gripe with it is I do wish there was kind of like a little bit more of a bowl here. I don't like how it's like this cut in half fish bowl, because at any angle besides head on, it kind of just looks a little odd. Fairly odd, if you will. And on the back, they have this really ugly screw that just goes into it, and that's to hold up what is Wanda on that side. I mean, granted, again, you're not going to probably put this facing backwards, but even if they would have made the back like a transparent plastic color, I would have preferred that, because that kind of makes it feel more like a fishbowl. All things considered, I still, well, before I rank the back, I also want to say what I do appreciate about Funko is that they do know the majority of people keep their stuff in the box anyway. So I love when they add little accents to it, like the background. So the background that it came with here is actually Timmy's room, which I think is perfect. You can even see the real fishbowl right there, which the fishbowl itself would be covering, so that's all right. We even got Timmy's gerbil back there. Well, what used to be his gerbil's cage. Whatever happened to that gerbil? So on that, I will rate this on a scale of 1 to 10 of AJ's bald heads. I would give it a 8.5. I think there's definitely some things to be improved, but it's really cool though. And I also think that I would have liked to see some of those things improved for $34.99. So I think 8.5 is a fair rating. But there are some other ones that came out in this line that I am pumped to check out. So let's go ahead and take a look. Actually, this isn't even my favorite one, or the one I'm the most excited about, actually. All right, so let's check out our next box here. We're gonna pop it right on open. Also, I forgot to mention our special guest for today is Reptar, or Lord/demigod of the channel. I don't know what that means, but it sounded cool. All right, so our next box here has multiple in it. I'm so pumped for this. We have Cosmo. So not just Cosmo here, okay? You saw him for a second there. I actually have not got the original Fairly Odd Parents Funko Pops yet because they were pretty pricey, and I think they still might be, but I might have to get around to getting them now that I have these ones because that'll kind of complete my set. But with the original Cosmo Wanda, it came with Cosmo Wanda, Timmy, and a 3-pack. So when they said they were going to release them individually, I was like, what are they going to do to really make them worth it? And they did it. They have Cosmo, but he comes with Poof. Poof is actually like some people, everybody has their era. Some people think that like Fairly Odd Parents jumped the horse, or was it jump the shark? They're not jump the shark, it's probably a little harder. When Poof came into the show, some people think it's when they got that dog, which I think was like, what was his name, Sparky or something like that. Or also when Chloe came in. But personally, I actually really liked Poof. And it's cool because in A New Wish, we get to learn more about Poof as an adult. And he's actually one of the fan favorites of the new show. And again, he goes by the name Periwinkle. So this is what I always dreamed they would do for SpongeBob. So we have the Cosmo Funko Pop right here. He looks fantastic. He's holding his nickel, Philip. He's got his little floaty crown. He's got a little base to actually make him floating, which looks perfect. But I can't lie, I love you, Cosmo. This is so cool. We've gotten fortunate enough to have quite a few Cosmo products over the time, even vintage stuff. But somebody who's got like one product that exists and it's extremely rare is Poof. We have the little tiny Poof. Look at his little curl. It's amazing. So Poof is now part of the collection. It's like getting 2 pops in one, essentially. Like, this is like a set that would have been my dream for SpongeBob. I think that if they took this same model and gave us a Karen and Plankton, that would be the ideal way to get us a Plankton Funko Pop. Also Karen too. That was one of the big things that like kind of made me get out of Funko Pops a little bit. One was just being there's too many different variants of the same thing. So you get a Funko Pop, there would be a glow-in-the-dark one, a glitter one, a transparent one, a flocked one, you know, and it was just driving me crazy because I'm a completionist. I love having all of something, and that was kind of making me go crazy. So I started just saying, I'm gonna only collect the Nickelodeon one, and I did that. Then when the 25th anniversary Funko Pops came out for SpongeBob, and almost all of them were SpongeBob, except for like, what was there, like one Patrick one? And they do have that Mermaid Man and Barnacle Boy one, but that recently just came out. Well, we still haven't got a Larry, a Pearl, a Mrs. Puff. There's so many other characters they could do, but they give us 8 new SpongeBobs just because I assumed that that would sell better. And after 20 SpongeBobs and counting, I'm adding to the collection. I love when they add new characters to the line, which I felt like they were lacking, but this is something that makes me really excited to open the item. So Poof and Cosmo, I'm giving a 10 out of 10. And it's mostly because of the Poof. The next up here is Wanda with the rules.
Sorry, sweetie. No can do. Wanda's right. The rules say that no fairy may grant a wish that directly causes harm to someone else.
You got Wanda just kind of floating up here, her hair looking like a perfect little pink frosting cinnamon roll, and she's got the iconic The Rules book. And that's pretty fitting. You know, often when you think about it, Cosmo typically wasn't the one with the rules book. It was usually Wanda that poofed it up, and then she was reading it. I think that since we got Cosmo with the poof, it does make Wanda kind of feel a little bit lacking, and it's the same price. So I'm gonna say it would have been cool if Wanda came with some kind of, I don't know, bonus. I guess, like, what else should she have come with, right? Maybe their dog. So I guess you couldn't really give her anything. I guess the rule book was kind of what they did. I almost would have rather the rule book just been like a separate little thing with like a hinge on it you could have opened yourself or something. But still pretty cool. I'm gonna give her, I don't know what I said. I'm gonna give it an 8 out of 10 though. Reptar, what are you rating it? All right, well, I guess Reptar's giving it out of 10, whatever that is. But now that we got Cosmo and Wanda out, now for the one I was the most excited for, and that is Anti-Cosmo and Anti-Wanda. We have the Anti-Fairies. So boom, this is unreal. And this is what I want to see from Funko. I want them, because they have one of the biggest collectible brands out there. They have one of the hugest license catalogs of any brand. I want to see more strange stuff. Even if you guys have to make it convention exclusive, okay, that's fine. But I don't want to see 5 more Cosmos. I don't want to see 6 more Wandas. I want to see Vicky. I want to see AJ, Chester, the Crimson Gin. I want to see all of those characters. So this is just so cool they even made this a thing. So we have Anti-Cosmo, Anti-Wanda. So if you don't know who Anti-Cosmo and Anti-Wanda are, well, here's a moment.
If I don't make it, stay away from my wife. And if I do make it, take mine.
The anti-fairies are essentially the opposites of whatever their regular fairy counterparts are. So since Cosmo's kind of an idiot, for a lack of a better term, that's what they call him throughout the show, his evil, oh man, the blue on this is so good. And oh man, that is such good coloring. And one thing I will say, I don't know if Butch Hartman originally designed all of the anti-fairies, but we do know he designed Danny Phantom, Timmy Turner. You can love or hate Butch Hartman. You can't say the man doesn't know how to work the damn color palette. He freaking picks the best colors. And like when you think of an anti-character, you think like maybe they would be black, you know, or a dark color, or even a gray, you know, kind of like pixie vibe. But the fact that he went with this rich, dark blue, I don't really feel like I ever even associated this color with evil. But the way that he worked the black into it, gave them the bat wings, the vampire teeth, he made it work so well. I just think they are probably some of the most iconic characters from the series. And then we have Anti-Wanda, which is the opposite of Wanda. And I always thought that was kind of messed up how like in cartoons and like every form of media, they always give the stupid people a southern accent, which is actually not true. Some of the smartest people I've met in my country have an accent like that. You know, I mean, not that it doesn't change anything about you is what I'm saying. But in a lot of media, for some reason, that's how it is. So they kind of gave her like, you know, the stereotypical hillbilly teeth, if you will. The black crown goes so hard. She's got a sandwich she's eating with her feet. And then she got the black wand too. Now these two are absolutely wonderful. These two are getting a 10 out of 10. This is actually a Funko Pop that I may even consider, like if I find them in the wild, I might even pick up another set of these just so I can display 2 out of box. I would love for them to release some Pocket Pops of these ones, maybe make them like a Hot Topic or FYE type of exclusive, but 10 out of 10. They are just fantastic. I have no clue what the Wonders convention is, but I'm glad they brought us this. Fantastic. One of my favorite pops in the collection. Also popping in to let you guys know, if you want to win Anti-Cosmo and Anti-Wanda, I'm going to be giving them away on my Whatnot stream absolutely free. I ordered a second one just for you beautiful people. When you sign up for Whatnot, you get $15 for free just for signing up. If you don't know what Whatnot is, it's basically eBay meets Twitch. It's a live streaming platform where you can enter auctions to sell or buy items. They've got Funko Pops there, Pokemon cards, Yu-Gi-Oh cards, plushies, candy, you name it, they've got it over there. And like I said, you get 15 bucks for free when you sign up, and you can come hang out with me every single week. And you also get a chance to win giveaways just like this. Free shipping and all, no gimmick, no strings attached. The giveaways are 100% free, and that's a promise. So come check it out. The link is down below. Okay, and then we also have left Timmy. So Timmy is fairly basic, so I'm not going to spend too much time on him. He is a character I feel like, especially since at least Wanda got the rules book, Cosmo got Poof, Timmy should have came with something. And Timmy, you could have added so many items, but there he is. You have standard Timmy Turner here. Being that he's 3D molded, he actually gives me more of like a Jimmy Timmy Power Hour vibe. But like, you could have easily thrown in there an item from a particular episode. You could have given him like his time machine bike. You could have given him his like indestructible bike. You could have given him the remote from Channel Chasers, the cupcake from his I think 100,000th wish or whatever. You could even give him like holding an F from Crocker. Something, you know, to add to him besides him just kind of putting his finger out. But now that we have another Timmy Funko Pop, I am also, when I get them in, going to be covering the Jimmy Neutron line. That might also just be incorporated into another video because there's only 3 of them, but they released a new Jimmy, this Sheen, which is terrifying. And also a very adorable Carl. That Carl's adorable. Sheen looks like he wants to eat the second layer of your skin, but we should get now, all you have to do, you own both the licenses, you own Nickelodeon's license, put Timmy and Jimmy in the same box, put like a TV frame background, and make us the Jimmy Timmy Power Hour Funko Pop. If you really just want to be like, wow, Funko did that, that would be legendary. The Jimmy Timmy Power Hour Funko Pop. All it is a 2-pack. You love 2-packs. You love pushing out the same pops, but with different circumstances and selling them again. That's one I would sign up for. You know, the Jimmy Timmy Power Hour. Let's make it happen. But Timmy, I'm gonna go ahead and give him as himself, just because there is already another Timmy Funko Pop, I'm gonna give him a 7.5 out of 10. He just feels very underwhelming. And then last but not least, you're probably thinking, oh, that's everybody, isn't it? No, there's one more they released, and again, big props to Funko for creating one for a really unique character I don't think has ever had any merch. Anti-Cosmo, Anti-Wanda, definitely not. Poof, like once or twice. But this character has definitely never gotten a Funko Pop or anything like this before. And that is, oh, Timmy! We have Deep Toot.
Are you Deep Toot?
We have Tooty. So this is Evie Babysitter's little sister, Tooty. So if you guys don't know Tooty, this is Timmy's, what do I feel like? I mean, it's just, she's not his neighbor, but I guess they live fairly close to each other because she gets over there pretty quick. Speaking of neighbors, though, we do need a Dinkelberg. Funko Pop, why not? But she is obsessed with Timmy. She's in love with Timmy, and it just creates a weird and funny dynamic because of the fact that, like, the bane of Timmy's existence is also her older sister, but she's also evil to her too, so they can connect on that. They did a fantastic job on Tooty. She is so cute. I love her little pigtails. Her glasses with her eyelashes coming out of the glasses are perfect. She has the little pom-poms cheering for Timmy. I think they did, for who Tooty is, they did a fantastic job. I couldn't be happier with this one. And this is another Funko Pop like that if I did find it like loose at a flea market eventually or something like that, I would gladly pick it up and put it on display, just because who's to say we'll ever get another Tooty item, and you know, it's a cool representation of the character. And like I said, that's what I look for in Funko, is to bring representation to characters that have never had that before. So really cool. I love it. That one I'm also gonna give a, well, I don't know if I would put it, I'm gonna give it a 9.5 because I feel like there has to be a clear outlier, being this one here as the number 1, and then the fishbowl being like an 8.5, I think I said. So I think a 9. I think a 9 would be fair for this one. A 9 as a whole round number for Tooty. But you guys let me know, what was your favorite one that we covered today? Reptar, tell the people to subscribe if they haven't already. Yeah, that sounded like a threat to me, so I would subscribe if I was you, you know. Ooh, I hate for you to end up inside of a green reptile's stomach. But I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Again, let me know what was your favorite of all of the Fairly Odd Parents Funko Pops. If you guys want to support this show further, you can now become a member here on YouTube and unlock badges, emojis, and you also get to unlock some bonus content that I'm uploading right here on YouTube. You can also sign up for Patreon. Either one works. Both of them go to supporting the show and making everything that we do here possible, and both of them go a long way to supporting and making this show possible. So that link will be down below. You can also go check out my Whatnot stream where I'm live every single Friday doing giveaways and also doing auctions every single week. So I'd love for you to be there. Come hang out with us live. But before we go anywhere, you know the drill. Scan it! Okay, so I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, hit the like button. Subscribe if you're new here. Again, if you want to become a crew member of our YouTube pirate ship, come join the memberships here on YouTube or become royalty over at Patreon. By becoming part of either one of those, you get videos that you cannot get anywhere else. On Patreon, you get early releases of videos, and you can sign up for only $2 a month, and it helps immensely with making everything that we do here possible. I will greatly appreciate you go checking that out. Link will be down below, as well as the Whatnot stream where you can sign up right now and you get $15 for free towards your first pickup, and you can also enter in to win some of the giveaways we're doing, like the Cosmo and Wanda anti-fairies. I'll see you guys in this video right here, and then most importantly, I'll see you guys in the next one. Adios and bloop!